Okay guys, so it's time to do an oil change on this. Hello everyone, I'm Eddie V. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like this video if I did a good job. Anyway, today I'm going to be changing the oil in a 1965 Volvo PV544 Sport with a V20 motor. B18, B20, the B20 came from the P1800. It's exactly the same components, just the larger block, basically. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to change an oil on this Volvo PV544 V20 motor. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need an oil pan to get rid of your old oil or drain it. I use 5W30 standard engine oil by Castrol, and I'm going to use an STP S16 oil filter. So you can see, that's how it looks. They're massive. Here's the new one, and here's the old one, okay? And that's how big they were back in the day. Also, hold on a second. You're also going to need a crush washer. So I'm going to be taking off the oil drain plug and seeing if I can use the original copper crush washer. If not, this should fit. I read up that the M20 crush washer should fit on what I'm taking off. But currently on this original oil plug, you're going to use a one size socket to take it off. And you can get under the car without lifting the car to get to it. And this is the tool I'm going to use to take off the oil filter. So let's go ahead. I put a piece of cardboard for myself. I'm in the ground, so I'm gonna put this underneath the oil drain plug, and it sits. Oil drain plug sits right over there. Where did it go? There it is. I'm gonna take it off and start draining the oil. So guys, here it is. I took it off, drained all the way in there, and he didn't even have a crush washer. So I'm gonna see if that crush washer I bought is gonna fit. Okay guys, so that's the washer. I'm going to use the crush washer, not a copper one. It fits, so I'm going to go ahead and put it back on. Do it tightly, but screw it on tightly, but not too tightly, and then you should be able to not having a leakage. So guys, put the nut back on with the crush washer. As you can see, it sits in between, nice and tight. Now time to go change the oil filter. You want to leave your oil pan right there and maybe adjust it to where the oil filter sits. So as you can see, Volvo designed this very well. My oil pan sits right underneath my oil filter, and there's like a little plate that will guide anything falling out of the oil filter, any oil, right onto the oil pan. So we're just gonna grab our tools right here and get it off with this. This works, I'm telling you guys. Well guys, because the oil filter is mounted to the side like that, I was actually very, and I mean very surprised how clean it is, came off and didn't spill at all. So time to change them now. Whatever you do guys, don't forget to take the original old O-ring from the oil filter that could be stuck to the side of the block where the oil filter attaches. Alright guys, so you want to screw it on hand tight. Once you get it hand tight, screw it on. I mean, not like loose like that, but screw it on hand tight and you should be good to go. You don't need to over tighten the oil filter. So you're also guys going to want to now get to this part right here, you know. Going to take it off. It uses about 4 quarts of oil, so you could either use a funnel or you could actually, the hole is so big that you can actually just dump it in, and when you get close to it, just watch. So after you fill her up, the last thing you want to do is check the oil level. As you can see, mine is in the full. So we're good to go. Last thing you want to do guys is start her up. Now guys, as far as the crush washer that you put in between a drain plug, if you see the drain plug leaking oil up there, just tighten it up some more. It won't do any more harm to do that. My last thing to do is always my favorite. It's called just starting and driving the car, you know. So let's get her started. Right here. I love doing that. She's in neutral. Pull it up. Choke. All right. Oh, she needs a little. And that's it. She's working. Smooth. I can hear her working smooth. Lovely. Not canceled. Guys, I'm Eddie B. 2004 turn right. This particular package. Driving a temp in the 6 Series.